Welcome. Are you here for your hearing test, right? Yeah, you're my 7 p.m. appointment, aren't you? Well, that's great because you're my last appointment for today, and I'm incredibly glad to welcome you here. Okay, so you told me on the phone that you're experiencing some issues related to hearing. Okay, so I'll just have to ask you a few questions, and after that, we will start our exam. Okay, very good. So, first of all, can you please give me your name and surname so that I can confirm that you're my 7 p.m. appointment? Okay, so name and surname. Okay, and how old are you? Okay, and is this your first hearing test? Okay, yeah, don't worry. People tend to be a bit scared because they think, oh my god, I've never done this before, but actually it's pretty usual to wait until you show some signs. It's totally normal. Do you decided, as you told me that you decided to come here because you were experiencing some issues in hearing. Can you please describe these issues to me, please? Okay. So you're having trouble in hearing television. You need to turn the volume up, right? Okay, this is very common, don't worry. And sometimes you have to ask people to repeat the same sentence more than once. Okay. Have you experienced any issues in places where the volume, the sounds are really high? For example, when going to the cinema, can you hear correctly? Okay. Yeah, that's very important because if you have serious issues, you will probably have them even when the volume is really high. While if you have just some small issues, probably, yeah, so that's the case. Have you injured your ears in some ways, maybe with Q-tips? There, you shouldn't use Q-tips. They can destroy your ear. Okay, and how often do you clean your ears? Okay, probably you should clean them a bit more, but don't worry. I'll check and we will see what's going on. I promise we will find a solution for you. I also wanted to ask you if you have been to any event or concert or something that was stressful for your ears. Okay. Yeah, we usually suggest to people that go to concert and want to go, in the front row to bring with them something to protect their ears because that can be very damaging. And last but not least, what's your job? Okay, yeah. I ask that because there are, of course, jobs that make you more prone to develop problems in hearing. That's very common. Yeah. Okay. And do you take all the precautions when doing your job? Okay. Okay. I told you that was the last question, but honestly, I was lying. There was another question. Do you use headphones? Which kind of headphones do you use? Okay. And do you ever clean them? Okay. Yeah, I ask that because if you don't clean your headphones very often, that can lead to some nasty bacterial infections. I guess that's all. Yeah, okay, so we can get started. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to test your hearing abilities. We will use a particular system we have here. I have a microphone here, you can't see it probably. Of course, it's not recording, it's just to use for exam purposes. Okay, great. And then after that, I will check your ears, and then we will see what's going on. Very good. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to sanitize my hands because there is the first part of this exam will be conducted without gloves, so it's very important to sanitize my hands first. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna check how you react to high sounds and to very low sounds. Okay, we want to see if all your frequencies are there. Okay, so let's just get started. I'm gonna have to ask you to wear these headphones. They're connected to this microphone and they will help us to do the exam, to perform the exam in the best way possible, because you will have a binaural audio. You will hear things from both your right and left side, and you will be able to clearly recognize from which side it's coming. Okay, can I put them on you? Okay, so here we go. Probably you will be able to hear me. Exactly, you can. Okay, so you can hear from which side the sounds are coming. Okay, so we will start with low sounds. Okay, so here I have a diapason, and we will go from left to right. I'll ask you to close your eyes and tell me from which side the sound is coming from. Okay. Very good. Very good. Good. Very good. Perfect. Okay, now we will try something a bit different. I'm gonna try and make this with my hand. The sound will be softer, less vibrant. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I can see that you're having troubles in hearing very soft sounds. You don't have to worry. These may be honestly because of wax in your ears. I just want to be sure, so we're gonna also try the lower sounds. Okay, yeah. For this purpose, I have these fidget toys that are very nice and colorful, but also very loud. So here we go. I'm gonna pick blue. And You aren't experiencing any issues with loud sounds, which is great because it means that all your frequencies are working properly. I'm gonna have to check your ears because honestly, I think it's a wax problem. So we're gonna have to do an ear cleaning. Okay? Okay, great. So I'm gonna wear my gloves and I'll check. Don't worry, the ear cleaning is totally painless. Actually, it may also feel relaxing because we use hot water and a solution that sometimes people really enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna get closer to you. May I touch your ears, please? Okay, great. So let me check. Side. Okay, so we were correct, which is great news because actually you had some wax in your ears. There's nothing to be worried. I'm gonna get everything ready. We will remove it today, and then I'll give you a couple of medication. They're totally easy to find. That will help you keeping them clean. It's not your fault. Probably you are also cleaning very well your ears, but sometimes it's just our genetics. There are people that produce more wax and there's nothing to be done about that. Okay, so first of all, I'll prepare the syringe. Okay. I haven't asked if you have any allergies because it's a very simple solution of sterile saline solution and hot water that is purified in advance, so there aren't risks of allergies or anything. Okay. Okay. Here is our syringe. As you can see, it's really small. There's nothing to be worried about. So we will go before on this side and then on the other side. Okay. Okay. Just relax. Don't worry. It won't hurt. I promise. Okay. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, now we wait for a second and we go on the other side. Yeah, I just let the water out because, you know, it can be a bit uncomfortable in your ear, but there aren't any risks, I promise. And here we go. Okay. And now, I'm going to use these instruments in your ear to let the wax out. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I told you, it's not uncomfortable. Okay. And now we'll get another one and do the other side. Okay? Is it hurting by far? Okay, that's great. I'm very happy to hear that. Here we go. The other side now. And here we go. Okay, I'm very glad to hear that. And now the other side. Okay, there was some wax, but I'm very glad that we managed to solve it. I'm gonna check again and use this little brush to get rid of small scales of wax that may have been remained there. Okay? Okay, so first, and here. Okay. And now let's check again, won't we? Yeah, now it's different, isn't it? I know. Okay, so now you can hear even my voice better. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah. I can assure you that you don't have a single problem in hearing, it was just waxing. So there's nothing to be concerned. Of course, I suggest you to do some checkups maybe once over 2 or 3 years, but otherwise just come here if you feel that something isn't doing correctly. Okay. Well, it was a pleasure for me to be your doctor today. I hope you have a pleasant night and a safe drive home, and I wish you